everyone, it's Allison. Welcome back to the Tiny Herd. So today's vlog is just going to be some random things. I got my plants from Aquarium Co-op in the mail today, so I'm going to be unboxing that. And then we are just going to do our normal pet things today. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Hey everyone, it's Allison. Welcome back to the Tiny Herd, back to another Vlogmas video. Today I got my package from Aquarium Co-op in the mail, so I ordered some plants online and we are going to open up this box and check out what condition everything came in, make sure I have everything, and then hopefully we'll get to do a video today or tomorrow setting up my new fish tank to show you guys. So let's go ahead and get right into this box. All right, so let's see how everything went. All right, so we have some kind of like thermal package there. All right, so I just opened up the box and started pulling things out. So first off, we have this like thermal baggie type thing that I'm assuming has the plants in it that we're going to open here in a second. And then we got all of the aquarium supplies. So I have the Aquarium Co-op Easy Green fertilizer. I got a sponge filter for my tank. I got the check valve for the sponge filter. I got an air stone for the sponge filter as well. I got the airline tubing to go with my sponge filter. And then I accidentally ordered 2 of these air pumps, it looks like. I didn't mean to order 2, but I was filming while I was buying this stuff, so I think I accidentally ordered 2 of those. And then there's actually a cute little cherry shrimp decal that was free, that was down in the bottom of this as well. So that is a really cute little bonus in there. So let's go ahead and get the plants open and I will show you guys how they came. I did also want to point out this nice little card that was in there as well from Aquarium Co-op. And then on the back, it has some instructions or some kind of Q&A things about what to expect with your plants, which I thought was a nice touch for me because I've never ordered plants online before and I've never done a planted tank. So this was some nice little tips that were included. All right, so I went ahead and just popped this open and let's go ahead and pull the plants out. So first up on top, this is the Marimo moss ball that I got. Marimo? I'm not sure how to say any of these plant names. But this is a little moss ball. Then we have, what is this one? This is the Anubias Nana Petite. So this is the small Anubias that I got. And I will take all of these out of the bag and show you guys, of course. This is the Java Fern, and this is a pretty good size plant. I'm really happy with the size of this. I hope it looks nice and healthy when I get it out, but we will do that in a second. And then there should be, yeah, these are my two Anubias Barteri, not sure how to say that, but there are 2 of these. Again, this is a really nice size plant. This is gonna work perfectly for my tank. So I did get 2 of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up these plants and see how they're doing. And then hopefully we'll get to actually set up the tank today. So I've gotten 3 of the plants out so far and they all look really good. They're in really good shape. They're nice and wet. I wanted to show you guys how they're actually packaged. So this is the Java Fern. So I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. You can see it is in a plastic bag to start off with. And then inside the plastic bag, if I can get this out with one hand, which I don't know if I can, inside the plastic bag is like this white kind of cloth material bag, and this is wet. So this is like a wet barrier, and then the plant is put down inside that bag. And then we have the fern, which again looks really good. So these are all gonna be perfect size for my tank. I'm really, really happy with these. I highly recommend ordering from Aquarium Co-op so far. I don't really know anything about, you know, planting these and how they'll do, but I will take you guys along with me. But I am excited that I got this package. I'm really happy with these plants, and I am excited to get the tank set up. So I am spot cleaning cages right now. And I know during Vlogmas I've done a lot of spot cleaning and cleaning of cages and that sort of thing, but that's kind of what Vlogmas is, I guess, is showing what you do every day. And this is what I do every day. So I thought that we could just, you know, spot clean cages and we could talk about something else again, like we did with the realities of owning pets video. So I kind of just wanted to chat, I guess, about all of the piggies so that you guys could get to know all the piggies a little better, because I feel like I kind of talk about them but haven't really like introduced them that well during Vlogmas. So I'm gonna kind of do that. So right now I am spot cleaning Johnny and June's cage. They are, I call them the little babes. That's kind of just what we call them because they are by far the youngest. I got them in January of 2020 and they were, I don't know how old they were, but they couldn't have been more than a couple of months because they were pretty tiny. They were old enough that we knew they were like long-haired Texels. Like we knew they were Texels. They had long hair. So they were old enough that we knew that, but other than that, like they're much bigger now than they were when we first got them. So I call them the little babes just because they are my babies. They came from the Humane Society. Actually, all of my piggies came from the Humane Society except for Belle and Callie, who we will talk about. But I ended up getting Johnny and June here because our local animal shelter does like a weekly live with the local radio station, and they kind of just showcase some of the animals that they're trying to adopt out and that they are really trying to find homes for. So usually it's like dogs that have been there for a while and that sort of thing, but these two baby guinea pigs came in, and I think they knew that baby Curly, because they're Texels, cute little guinea pigs were going to be something that people would want. And all of the small animals at the animal shelter near me are in foster homes. They don't really have space for them in the shelter, so they try to adopt them out if they can so that they don't have to find so many foster homes. And I have wanted Texel guinea pigs since I knew what Texel guinea pigs were. So I pretty much just immediately showed them to my boyfriend and was like, I really would like to get these piggies. Can we fit more piggies in? And he was like, well, let's look at their room, see if we can fit more piggies in, see if we think it's a good idea. So we kind of just looked around at the room and reformatted it and all of that. And we reformatted Georgie's cage here, but we fit them in just fine. And we got them, and then we were like, okay, that's our limit on piggies. So the room is full. We're pretty much full on piggies now, so we're not really going to be getting any more. But that is the story of how we got the little babies. I love having them. I couldn't turn down the Texels. Like Texel guinea pigs, usually you have to get from a breeder because they are like a fancier breed. They have the long curly hair, which hopefully you guys get to see them. The little babes like to hide while I clean their stuff, but if they'll come out, I'll show you guys. I'm sure you've seen them during Vlogmas so far, but if you haven't, I will try to get some clips of them. But they have the long wavy curly hair. They have curly whiskers. I just think they're really, really cute. I couldn't turn them down when they were in the animal shelter because normally, like I said, you have to get them from a breeder, which I'm assuming somebody did with these guys when they were babies and then realized that they have long hair. That takes a lot of work to keep up, which you guys, again, will get to see because I'm actually planning on giving Junebug a bath tomorrow because she is white and she needs a bath every couple of months because her butt is just like black right now because it's so dirty. And I'm trying to find a good balance between keeping her clean and not bathing her too often. So you guys will get to see that, but I'm assuming somebody realized they were long-haired and didn't want to deal with it, so they gave them up to the animal shelter. That's really the only story I have on them. Like, I don't know anything about where they came from or anything like that. So I went and got them, and I'm super glad that I did, because it's been fun to have baby piggies. It's been fun to see, especially Johnny, like, he's a very timid pig, but there is a big difference already in him in the, like, what, 9, 10, 11-ish months we've had them. Hi, babies. See, curly June bug. Hi, baby. How are you? Hi. We're working on taming. But like I said, they're both pretty timid. So I've been working on, you know, just trying to tame them a little bit. And Johnny Pig especially has kind of come out of his shell the last like couple of months, really. I think he's kind of realized that he's like staying here, and because I think they maybe bounced around. I'm not really sure if they were in a classroom. I kind of suspect they were in a classroom. But I think he's kind of realized that he lives here and he can be comfy, and he's just gonna get to eat his food and relax and live his life. So he's starting to come out of his shell a little bit. Junebug has already had surgery since she was with us. She had to be spayed for ovarian cyst issues and actually had a mass in her uterus as well. So she's been mostly spayed. It's a long story I will do in a different video, but she's a little less shy because of that. She had to have medicine every day, but they're still, you know, babies. They're still timid. They're about a year old at this point, so they're growing up. Yeah, but you guys are all clean. You're all clean now. Hi, Johnny Pig. You let me pet you? No. Okay, that's okay. We don't have to. All right, next up we have Georgie Pig. So a question I get a lot on Georgie is why he lives alone, which is a very valid question. Guinea pigs really should have a friend. In most situations, I definitely believe that, agree with that. Georgie's been on his own for a little bit over a year now, and there is a reason for that. So he used to live with what I'm assuming is his brother, Freddie. So it was Fred and George. They both came from the Humane Society. Freddie passed away October of 2019, and I didn't want to just immediately get Georgie another friend. I kind of wanted to let him, you know, process a little bit. And he actually kind of like came out of his shell. Like, he never did zoomies. He was definitely like the less dominant pig between him and Freddie. And he like really came out of his shell is how I would describe it. He would do zoomies, he would run around, he would come and talk to us. Oh, he's a napping right now. And I just didn't want, like, I wanted to give him his time, if that makes sense. I wanted to give him his time as a lone pig to enjoy it, because he really seemed like he was. So I was like, we can see if we want to get him a friend later on. Well, it's been a year now, and actually lately we have been thinking about trying to find a baby pig to put with him to see if we can bond them, because there used to be plastic between these two cages, and once Junebug was spayed, I went ahead and took it out because Johnny was neutered. He's always been neutered since I had them, so didn't have to worry about babies. But I wasn't gonna risk having, you know, an unfixed male, so Georgie, next to an unspayed female. I just didn't want to risk it. But now that Junebug is fixed, I went ahead and removed the divider, and Georgie actually sits over there and talks to them all the time. Like, he wants to just know what they're doing. So that kind of shows me that I think he kind of wants a friend. So I think we are going to work on finding a baby pig to try to pair with him once we get through the holidays and all of that. So that is actually something that might be in the near future for him. Because I kind of feel bad that he doesn't have a friend if he wants one, of course. So I don't want to, you know, not give him the option. There's the Johnny pig. See, he needs a bath too. There's the Johnny pig. Hi, you're gonna get a bath too, big man. Your bum's dirty. So, like I said, we're gonna see about getting Georgie a friend and see if he, you know, wants a friend, try a baby pig, and kind of go from there. He's over there talking to Junebug right now. But to give you a little bit of, you know, Georgie's story. So he was adopted, like I said, it was him and Freddie. They're from the Humane Society as well. And I didn't really have any special reason for wanting them. I just saw them and talked my boyfriend into adding 2 more piggies, and they were fun little guys. They were the first piggies that I got after having the 4 original girl pigs that I had. They were the first pigs I got outside of that original 4 once I moved here in with my boyfriend and we had our own house. So Georgie just lives his happy life. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. And I think he definitely came from a classroom because he is so talkative. Wants your attention. Right now he wants Junebug's attention. Hi, big man. What are you doing? He's just a happy little talkative pig, and I love it. Alright, so Georgie's done. And he's talking to his friends. Hi, Johnny pig. So we just have the girls left. So I tell you a little bit about the girls. Oh, Belle Pig, are you in your Christmas bed? They love that thing. So these are the girl pigs. So I have 3 girls in here, Belle, Callie, and Lily. These girls have been together pretty much their entire lives. Belle Pig. Pretty much their entire lives. So, I originally adopted Belle and Callie. No, I didn't adopt them. I got them from Petco, actually. Right after I graduated from college, I really wanted to get a pet, and I had guinea pigs before. So I decided to get some guinea pigs, and I didn't know at that point that, like, you could adopt them from the Humane Society. I really only thought that you could get them from pet stores, so I just did all the research, you know, of the current guinea pig standards, I guess, on care. Had a CNC cage ready for them, all of that, but got them from Petco. And then I would say 6 months later, so I got them in July. In November of that same year, I saw an ad. Well, it wasn't an ad. There was actually a news story about a box of 13 guinea pigs that had abandoned in a dry riverbed. And Lily and Luna actually were the last 2 pigs that needed adopted from the Humane Society from that group of pigs that had been in the box that was abandoned. So I got Lily and Luna from there, and I bonded them with Belle and Callie. So for a long time we had a group of 4 girls that were all living together, which worked out really well, honestly. There were, you know, some arguments, but overall it worked really well. And sadly, in October-ish, I think, October-ish, or August, I think, I don't remember. It was like in the fall of 2017 or 2018. I think it was 2018. We lost Lulu. She had ovarian cysts and had to be spayed, and she did fine through that. And then I think after that she had some kind of complications, and she was having like issues walking and vertigo and that sort of thing. So I think she like had a stroke or other complications from her surgery. But we lost her at that point, and it's been the 3 girls ever since. So they are kind of the original guinea pigs that I had that started out the tiny herd, started out my Instagram. And from the Instagram way back, I started in 2015, we have now grown into having a YouTube channel and a website, which is funny to me, but I love doing it, so it kind of makes sense. What else can I tell you about the girls? They're all 5 years, almost 6 years old. So I've had them since 2015, and I got them all when they're all about the same age actually, because I got Lily and Luna when they were about 7 months old, and I had the other girls for a couple months at that point, so they were about 7 years old, or 7 months old I mean. So they're all about the same age, and I think they're all about to be 6 this coming year, so in 2021. So they are my senior pigs for sure. So when it comes to senior pigs, you know, you just gotta stay up on their care and make sure that they're not having any extra health issues or anything like that. But as of right now, they're all doing really well. Don't have really any issues. You could tell they're slowing down, but overall things are pretty much business as usual with all of them. Belle Pig does have some extra care because I think she has arthritis in her back end, and her weight distribution as she gets older is very strange. So all of her weight is kind of like dropping down to her sides. But it's not like a health issue. Like, it's just the way her body is shaped. So she just really can't reach around to keep herself clean. So I have to help her out so that she doesn't get urine scald and all of that. So you guys will probably get to see that. I'll be doing a grooming video, like I said, tomorrow, where I groom a couple of the piglets and probably give Andy a trim as well because he needs a haircut. Hello. But that is really the story on all the pigs. Hi, can I have this? Thank you. They live, you know, their life of luxury, so it's just what you gotta do when you have a lot of pets. I'm trying to think if there's anything else interesting about any of them that I haven't shared. It's funny because these 3 girls have traveled so much. I've lived in 4 different places since I've had them. They were with me in my first apartment that I moved into on my own after college. They were with me in my second apartment when I moved to a new town by myself. They were with me when I moved back here into my boyfriend's house with him. And then they are now here with us in our current house, which we are not planning on moving out of. So this is just, and they also, I used to live in a different town by myself, and it was 2 hours away from where I live now, and I would drive back and forth often to see my boyfriend, and a lot of the time the piggies would come with me because I didn't have anybody to watch them. So they've been well-traveled piggies in their 5 to 6 years of life so far, but they get to just hang out and relax now as the senior girls they are. So that is our cages all spot cleaned for the day. Let me know if you guys like these kind of talk through cleaning videos. I need to come up with topics if I'm going to do them, because it can get kind of hard to just talk while I'm doing it and come up with things to say, but I feel like I like watching them, so let me know if you guys like watching them, and I will work on doing more of them even after Vlogmas. So let me know down in the comments, but we are done spot cleaning these cages. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed getting to see today's vlog. Stay tuned tomorrow to get to see the aquarium setup. but I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas as much as I am. I can't believe we are already to the week of Christmas. It's been a lot of fun, but it's been a busy month so far. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.